Warning, this video contains spoilers for the Awakened DLC. Hello everybody, this is PhatBottomGirls and today I'm here with
X DANMAN117.
Woo! And we are here to give you the full, complete review of Dead Space 3 Awakened DLC.
Yes, we are.
Dan, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, I'm going to start off. For those of you who don't know what Awakened is or what it's about Isaac and Carver making their way from Tau Volantis back to Earth.
Yes.
And in this DLC, they go up against new leaders. Well, they go up against some new enemies, a cultist leader, and some kind of new cult that cuts themselves and chops off their own hands and attaches necromorph limbs to them. So it's not reskins or remodels of enemies. I think that's pretty cool.
Yes, it's very interesting.
Very disturbing what happens to them.
Yes, they did say it was going to be the most disturbing chapters of Dead Space, but chopping off of the hands and everything and the self-sacrifice and whatnot, taking it to a whole nother level.
Alright, now let's get to the good stuff.
Yes.
The nostalgic Dead Space 2 Dementia, it's back. It's a plus for the scare factor. It made me jump a few times in the videos that we've put up.
Playthroughs. If you want to go watch those, link will be in the description, and I'll probably put an annotation on the screen. You guys can click that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll open you up in a new window, so you can come back and watch this.
And if you're wondering why the Dementia is back, it's because of the spoilers, the moons that are on their way to Earth to pretty much just eat everyone.
Yes, it's pretty much what's going to happen. Another spoiler, actually I probably should stop saying spoilers because I'm probably going to put it in the beginning of the video. But, there are a lot of moons. There are a shitload of them, and throughout the story they're kind of tricking Isaac and Carver into thinking that they don't know where Earth is. But in reality they do, and there's a shitload of them.
I wouldn't say shitload, I'd say about like 3 or 4 at Earth.
Well, there's a lot of moons.
It pretty much leads off to like a Dead Space 4 or a sequel for another Dead Space DLC, which, that's cool and all. I like the story a lot because I went through on survival on my second playthrough, and I collected pretty much all the text logs, maybe most of them. Not really sure, but it shows, text logs are about this unitologist named Randall Carr, and it shows how, in the text logs, how he, thinks the savior and convergence is upon us, and then all of a sudden, he sees the moon fall, and he's like, shit, is unitology real? And it shows, the breaking apart of the unitology, the forming of the new cult on how it came to be, and just pretty much him just saying, yeah, unitology is a lie.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be a unitologist anymore, and I find that surprising since they're all so dedicated to the religion and whatnot.
And they're fucking religious nuts, and I hate religious nuts.
They are crazy. Nuts is an understatement.
Yeah, nuts is an understatement.
Holy shit.
I liked co-op, because in co-op, Isaac and Carver actually go up against each other in Dementia, because they have a feud on what to do with the shock drive in the game. So
that was nuts. I must say.
It's a Dementia thing, and you see, I don't know, you teleport somewhere, everything's orange, and...
Yeah, if you guys actually want to go see that, I think it's in part 3 of our playthrough. You could just skip to it or whatever to go see it. It's really interesting. I was surprised that they put that in there. But in reality, you're not actually killing each other. It's kind of just like the Dementia fucking with you.
Yeah, in the end, no one really wins. Oh, and at this part right here, I like it how they brought back a Dead Space 2 enemy. They brought back the Pact. These little bastards from Dead Space 2.
Incendiary grenades.
Love them.
Incendiary grenades. Okay.
My only complaint about the DLC was it was kind of short. I mean, me and PhatBottomGirls beat it within an hour.
And you beat it solo too.
Solo. Well, I beat it solo on survival. Survival, if you want to play the DLC on a harder difficulty, go for survival. If I didn't have the Evangelizer, which is some first day access weapon, I would not have survived the first 3 encounters with necromorphs, because it's it's an underpowered weapon. It doesn't have any upgrades, and you don't have a scavenger bot or anything to get resources for you. So you have to kill enemies to get resources, stomp on boxes, all this other crap.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you're looking for a harder difficulty, play Survivor.
I did find this DLC quite difficult. The first enemies they throw at you are actually pretty hard. Like you saw, the first enemies we actually encounter are where we started this video with Norton standing there, transforming into a necromorph. And then the enemies pop out. But in the Dementia, I find the enemies are a lot easier. Like, a lot. Almost too easy, in my opinion. But we are on hard, so there is impossible difficulty. That makes it even harder, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't find it challenging enough, as I'm sure a lot of you will, especially on co-op, must say.
Yeah, co-op is a lot easier.
Yeah, co-op makes it a lot easier and less scary, but still, we got scared.
Yeah, we got scared.
This DLC does a very good job of scaring you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I think, just like Dead Space 1 and 2, I think Dementia has a lot to do with that. But that's just my opinion.
Back to the DLC being too short.
Yes, okay.
Dead Space 2 had Severed, which I liked a lot. It had Gabe Weller, really nice storyline. That too was kind of short, but had a fucking amazing storyline. And I mean, for priced at 560 Microsoft points when it first came out, that was pretty damn good. This one, a little bit short, and it's priced at 800. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it's still Dead Space DLC. I love Dead Space. I love this game. I'm gonna buy it. I don't give a fuck what people say about DLC. It keeps the game going, keeps the game fresh.
You know, even on one of our playthroughs, someone asked if it was worth buying it and whatnot. I would say yes, but only if you're really into this story. This adds so much to the story, like, it's ridiculous. But if you don't really care about the story and you're just looking for the gameplay, just replay the main story. Don't buy this.
Plus, if you're looking to complete your game for achievements, which I did, I mean, this game came out and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to complete Dead Space 3. So I got all the achievements.
All the new ones,
yeah,
too?
That's one of the reasons why I got the DLCs, because I wanted to complete Dead Space 3, which I did.
Yeah, but the story is really good. Like we said, moons are going for Earth, and the self-sacrifice and the cutting off the hands and all that stuff.
And the cult leader and everything. Actually, I mistook his name in, I thought Randall Carr was the cult leader. There was no name for the cult leader. He's just the
cult leader.
Yeah.
He's just the crazy psycho bitch that wants to stasis you. And does nothing else, pretty much.
Oh yeah, he does. He sends stasis at you, by the way.
Yes, it's very annoying. I don't think I ever got stasis, but I know you did, at least once.
Once or twice. And, alright, I think that wraps up this review.
Would you like to talk about the ending of the game, actually?
The ending of the
DLC. Since we already spoiled a lot of it, we might as well go into the
ending. Why the hell not? Yeah.
I mean, we'll just talk about it.
The ending. I love the fucking ending because it makes you question whether or not it's real or not, because at the very end of the game, you see, like, the orange dementia and you see the moons. Is it real or is it not real? It makes you question.
Yeah, are you really seeing Earth, and are you really seeing all the moons around it?
It's Spaceception.
Yes. If you want to see the ending, go watch our playthrough. We played through it all the way. All the parts should be up by now. And the ending was really interesting. You and Carver actually fly your ship that you got from this place that we're going to right now, and you fly it from the Terra Nova, I think it was, and you go like into warp speed and everything, and you end up at Earth, and you see a bunch of moons.
And you see that Earth is pretty much fucked over. Earth, like, part of the continents are on fire, there's moons. Carver tries to contact Earth, Gov, and there's just static. You hear people screaming and, like, necromorph grunts. So, yeah, Earth is pretty much fucked in the ass with no lotion.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But it's a great DLC nonetheless. I recommend buying it, especially if you want achievements and storyline. But from a gameplay perspective, there's not much gameplay. We probably got through like a quarter of it just in this video alone. And here's Dimension for you guys.
Yeah,
This happens a lot randomly.
Alright, now I think that wraps up.
Yeah, but that pretty much wraps up the full review of Dead Space 3 Awakened DLC. Watch our playthrough if you have not already, and let us know what you guys are going to be doing with this DLC. Are you going to get it? Is it worth it, do you think? That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace!